Welcome to Optimal Timelines Tarot and Astrology. My name is Sean, and this is going to be your monthly Tarotscope readings for November 2023, second half, from November 16th to the end of the month. Now, if you're unfamiliar with your North Node by sign and house, there's going to be a link in the description box below where you can investigate. And the reason I use, if you're new to the channel, the reason I use the North Node in readings as opposed to your Sun, Moon, or Ascendant is that it's recognized in astrology that your North Node is your North Star. It's what you're here to learn and accomplish in this lifetime. So you have much more in common with those that share your North Node as opposed to your Sun, Moon, or Ascendant sign. So it's much more accurate in readings and relevant to your life. With that, let's get started. I'm going to connect to the energies and we can begin. I call upon my spirit guides and guardians and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see this reading, that it may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. Okay, Aries, North Node, or North Node in the first house. This is going to be your November second half of the month tarot readings. Okay, so the card that popped out for you as a theme for the second half of November 2023 is the Ten of Swords. And what I'm thinking based on your timeline cards here, which we'll get into in a minute, is that for a lot of you, there is things that have ended in your life situation, or things that you want to end or change. And it is positive, although for some of you, it could have been, uncomfortable. So I feel like there is healing that's going on from things that have ended in your lifetime, okay, that are things that are wanting to transform, okay. And these could be, what the reason I say lifetime is because it could be going back. There could be things from your past that you are healing from, or things from the present, but there's a healing and transformation. The Ten of Swords is a good card because it's kind of like, it's like when a person finally makes a decision to make a change. It's like it hits a certain level and then it's like it's able to transform. And even though it can be uncomfortable when things are transforming, it in the long run is very positive. So there could be, a need or a desire where you've made changes in your life, in relationships, in jobs, in ways of thinking and being, in trying to transform into a new person. Okay, but this is all it's all moving toward healing. So this is something that is going to be ongoing for you. This theme, which is transforming and becoming like that warrior spirit of the Aries North Node, or North Node in the first house. Now your timeline cards are, you've got the Death card reversed, you've got the Four of Pentacles reversed, and you've got the Six of Cups upright. And again, the Death card is talking about transformation. Remember, if you're new to this channel, the reason that I talk about the scary cards in a positive way is that they're not really all that scary. Okay, the Devil card, the Death card, they're just energies. Okay, so what the Death card is about is it's about transformation, and I feel like a lot of you are in this process, this metamorphosis of change. Okay, for some of you it's more uncomfortable than others, but this is like an ongoing thing where you're like, I'm transforming into a better version of myself, and I see that happening more and more. So yeah, the so-called scary cards of the tarot deck are nothing to be afraid of. They're just energies, and they're giving us information. Now, the second card in the timeline, this Four of Pentacles reversed, is, I feel like this is you opening up. The Four of Pentacles is like very closed off, holding those things close to the body in the head. And this is reversed. It's like you opening up, and you're opening up to actually going back to a time in your life when you embodied more of that, like warrior spirit, and that spirit of um, emotional courage, mental courage. I feel like this is you getting a piece back of yourself that you've lost. That's another way to see this, where like parts of you over the period of time that you may have lost. Why have you lost them? Well, maybe it was because you were in a certain relationship or a certain job situation, and now you're coming out of that, or you're just wanting to change, and you've lost along the way in your life like parts of yourself, and this is it coming back into focus. Now, why do I say that you're getting this back and you're becoming something that um, you've always wanted to be, and that you did embody when you were younger? Is you have the Six of Cups here, and this is all about emotions, but this is about things from your past. You're remembering. You are remembering who you once were, or dreams that you had years ago, and things that maybe we sometimes we get off our path for different reasons, as I mentioned. And this is you kind of coming back to this, but it's all about emotions for you, okay? And that's what I see happening this second half, is like your parts of yourself, even to a small degree. All of you who are watching this, if you have this North Node by sign and house, you are going to get parts of yourself back, and you're becoming like someone that you've always wanted to be. You're transforming and becoming um, courageous in a way that you've never been courageous before, but you were when you were younger and at a younger time, or just in the past. Okay, now your advice cards here is you have the Page of Cups and you've got the Six of Wands. So the Page of Cups, this is all playing into this. This is about, emotional flexibility, a playfulness in life, a lightheartedness of wanting to, you know, engage with life and those around you in a way that is almost like a playful game type of a thing. And it's a very beautiful card because it is again showing it's like a childlike innocence. That's what I see with this Six of Cups and then this Page of Cups, a childlike innocence. Not childish, but childlike, meaning that you're seeing things with fresh eyes, you're feeling things with fresh feelings, and everything is kind of like renewed. I see this that's a good word for you this second half of November, like a renewal. And so the advice is to stay in this energy. Don't let anyone, knock you off it, whether that be memories from the past, people that are currently in your life. If you feel you're getting knocked out of, your heart space, and with that beautiful, um, emotional intelligence and that playfulness, if you feel like you're getting off of that, remember just to set yourself back on. It's about remembering that, like, who do I want to be? Who was I before in the past, before this happened or that happened, type of a thing. So you always want to keep that going, that playfulness, emotionally. And then the Six of Wands, this is a card of victory. And so, really, the energies that I see for most of you North Nodes in Aries or the first house is a chance to really achieve some success. That success is going to look different for each of you, obviously. For some of you, it might be you know, work, career, monetary. For others, it could be emotional, mental, but I just feel like that energy in your life is you just are going to start to feel like you're making headway, like you're moving forward. Okay, so it's going to feel successful, and success doesn't mean that and it's never like at the end of the road, like I'm going to be, when I hit this goal, then I'm going to feel success. The successes are like along the way, like, wow, okay, I was strong today, I was strong this week, I was able to do this, for myself. Okay, so I just feel like this is, you know getting you to move toward this. Now, the last thing I want to say is this 10 of swords, that is really what is kind of getting you on this new path. It's giving you a renewal, because we can't renew something until the old something passes away or dies. Okay, so the old something has to die, and then it gets renewed, but you have to go through that. So if you have things that you've gone through that were intense and that were difficult, just understand that the reason for that was to get this transformation going. And that's really where I see this, going. And just remember, um, always remember to hold your dreams close to you, to don't let them go. Have a remembrance of who it is you've always wanted to be and who it is you once were, because that's coming back into your life. So anyway, I hope this reading was helpful to you. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any personal questions in your life where you would like a tarot reading based on your astrological chart, there's going to be a link in the description box below. Would love to help you out with that. But with that, thanks for watching. We'll see you on some more videos. Many blessings.